I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Kids don't need a reason to run. They just run. They don't need a reason to draw something, or build something, or stop and stare at a bug on the pavement for 5 minutes. Whatever catches their attention, they just go toward it completely, without asking themselves if it makes sense first. And that energy doesn't go anywhere. Somewhere along the way, as we're growing up, it just gets harder to hear. Life gets louder. Responsibilities, expectations, the constant feeling that you should be doing something more useful. And that original frequency gets buried underneath all of it. But it's still there. You feel it sometimes, in the most unexpected moments. Sometimes you're on a morning run, and you stop without planning to, just like that. Something catches your eye, and for a second, you're not just thinking about anything except what's right in front of you. We came into this world with nothing but curiosity. No rules about what was worth making. No fear of looking foolish. No voice in the back of our heads asking whether something was worth trying before we tried it. We touched everything. We asked about everything. Made art out of whatever was lying around and called it finished without ever questioning if it was good enough. And somewhere between then and now, we learned to hesitate. We learned to ask for permission before we created something. We learned to compare what we made against what already existed. And quietly, without realizing it, most of us decided we weren't the creative type. And nobody told us to think that way. Life just slowly convinced us. School rewarded the right answer, not the interesting one. Work rewarded efficiency, not imagination. And somewhere along the way, making something just for the joy of it started to feel like a waste of time. And we stayed there. But here's the thing that gets me. Every bridge, every sculpture, every piece of music that makes you feel something you don't have words for, none of it came from people who had it all figured out. It came from people who stayed curious anyway, who kept going despite the same voices we all hear, who refused to let the world talk them out of making something. The most extraordinary things in human history were made by people who still knew how to play. I think about this when I travel. Standing in front of something a person made with their hands centuries ago, wondering what was going on in their head. they afraid it wasn't good enough? Did they hesitate? Did they have that voice telling them someone else could do it better? Or did they just begin? Because whatever they felt, they made it anyway. And now I'm standing in front of it, genuinely moved by it, completely unable to imagine a world where they had talked themselves out of starting. Their fears are gone. Their doubts are gone. Everything they worried about is gone. Only the thing they made remains. I just love how Jake Frew put this. He said, "There's this guy named Pablo Picasso who famously said, 'Every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up.'" You see, regardless of who actually called themselves an artist or not, every human was innately creative. And we built some pretty incredible stuff because of that. We built bridges to make the world a little smaller. We built monuments to preserve our sense of wonder. And we built museums because we understood the value of human creativity, regardless of what form it took. The more we learned, the more we grew to understand that the universe is vast and infinite and completely beyond our control or comprehension. And somehow we never let that stop us from trying to understand it just a little bit more. We all knew that none of this would last forever, that eventually we'd be gone and everything we ever loved would be gone with it. But boy, we didn't let that stop us from making beautiful things. We live on a planet surrounded by an infinite universe, most of which we will never see and never fully understand. And yet, here we are, alive, aware, and capable of making things that didn't exist before we made them. I don't know how much time any of us have, but the version of us that stopped playing, the one who decided somewhere along the way that creating things was for other people, more talented people, people with more time or more confidence. That version of us made a trade we didn't have to make. We gave away the most natural thing about us, the thing we had before we had anything else. So make things, whatever it is, the video, the trip, the business, the conversation you keep putting off, the version of your life you keep picturing but never start building. Make it badly if you have to. Make it before you're ready. Make it without knowing if anyone else will care. Take care of that part of yourself, the curious one, the one that never actually left.
Forever's a moment. It's calling the change in the season. We're falling leaves from a tree, and another seed will grow. So hold on
먼저 우리가 지금
already home.
Love the lake was
라오스 씨
love the lake. Lake
Calling the change in the
지금 가요.
season.
우리
Falling leaves from
together
a
가요.
tree.
여기는 리뷰에서
Let
봐봐.
the sea grow. It's a whole